He is the former Russian sailor who became one of his country's biggest rock stars. Илья Лагутенko is the charismatic frontman of Mumitrol, an acclaimed Russian band that's created anthems for a generation that emerged from behind the Iron Curtain. Now Lagutenko's distinctive voice is switching languages.
From another planet.
Fantastica is among the hits Mumitrol has recorded for their first English-speaking album, Vladivostok. Tell us about Fantastica. You were filming inside an active volcano, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we played like for, I guess, for an hour or so, because then the wind actually changes and all those, acid smoke, because it's really poisonous.
Yeah.
Kind of gets to our side, and we have to really we had to be really careful. And we have a good guides, kind of experts on volcanology with us, who just said, "Time to leave, guys."
In terms of the English-speaking album, why did you take so long to record one? And what do you think English speakers get from it that's different from?
I didn't really have any illusions about possibility of conquering the world by Russian band from Vladivostok, which have not had any major deal throughout our career. So I guess whatever is happening organically. And we tried actually to introduce ourselves with a compilation of our songs in Russian outside Russia. But still, I guess in general people are English-speaking people lazy to learn other languages. So
we have been accused
lazy
of
enough
that.
to do that. So I'm hardworking. I'm hardworking enough to.
Conversely, the 43-year-old has also helped bring Western hits to a Russian-speaking audience, including the title track from Kung Fu Panda. Not only are you a rock star, but you've been in the Soviet Navy as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I did my military service. Yeah, it was, in my times it was obligatory. So, being grown up in Soviet Union days, the last thing you can dream about, making career in independent career in music. We actually played some funny places like Greenland or China, not exactly rock and roll places at all. We got to understanding that our music and our songs actually can be translated to other territories. So we mostly like to talk to other people in the same language. And initially we realized the best language to talk to everyone, it's rock and roll. When you really come in, to see a great rock and roll concert, you don't really care about, what they actually saying at this particular moment. You kind of more feel the energy.
I just want to ask you, since you've obviously you're very familiar with Western culture. You have been for years. You've studied rock and roll, of course. But in terms of moving into the culture, singing English, what have you learnt about misconceptions that the English-speaking world has about Russia?
I guess that all those misconceptions goes back, in the years, all those Cold War era, whatever you call it. I remember we played with open, radio show in San Francisco, the one where the passers-by can come in and, give you comments. And this couple in their 60s and 70s, American couple, came to us and said, "Oh, we like your music. I'm really from Russia." Until this day, we still actually live under impression that, Russia preparing a nuclear attack for us. We even actually started to build a bunker in our yard, like back in the 60s, and they said, believe us, until we really heard the song, which we really like, we never thought Russians are nice people. So in this case, it's one of those little examples which I would call even like musical diplomacy, if you'd like.
Fantastic.